fit. Yeah, it's like when you start coughing and you can't
Oh,
stop. Okay. Or for example, when you have allergies, you have a sneezing.
okay.
Sorry. Sneeze, sneezing, sneezing fit, sneezing fit. When you start sneezing in a row. Yeah, like yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes when I get allergies, I start sneezing. Yeah, so yeah, it's not nice when you sneeze too much. Yeah. Okay. How are you? I think we can. And Andrea, hi. You're back with us. Andrea. Andrea. Okay, you're back. Andrea, can you hear me?
Excuse me, teacher. No logro
Okay.
escuchar. Hay una es que ni lo veo.
I can what? Andrea. Andrea, are you there?
No, teacher.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Andrea, don't go. Don't go. What the boys? Where's Wilson? Wilson. No. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, so hey, do you have plans for Easter? Do you have plans for Easter?
Oh no, teacher. My only plan is study, prepare my work at the university, study and study. I stay at home.
How many courses are you taking at the moment?
How many what, teacher?
Courses.
4 courses. First and second language, methods of teaching
Hello.
English.
So,
Hello,
Okay.
Wilson.
yes.
How are you?
Hello.
Okay. Yay. Hello, Wilson. Very good. You're back. Great. So sorry. So hey, you were saying you have how many courses?
4 courses. Methods of teaching English, phonetic and phonology,
Oh, phonetics and phonology.
intermediate English 1, first and second language,
Okay.
and no more. And I am a study at Open English 2.
Okay.
I am
Great.
doing a course, and I need to practice. I need
Great.
to study more.
Great. Great. Excellent. Okay. Andre, can you hear me now? Andrea. Okay. I don't know. I think think I can.
I think everybody's watching the football game. There is a
Sorry.
lot of noise. I think everybody is watching the play, the football game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just, yeah. Kainer said that he was going, he was not gonna be. So yes, probably they are. Are they playing now? Are they playing now?
Yes,
Okay.
they are two, ¿cómo se dice? Empatados, 2-2.
They are even. They are
They
even.
are they are even.
They're even. So, so are they nil? Nil. Okay. So
Porque hay un niño que tiene,
are you all
es
ready?
demasiado todo natural. Un niño que tú conociste mucho.
2-2. I think
Operado,
it's 2-2.
operado, mi familia, pues, uno es muy increíble. Y pues, no me parece de más hacerle eso a mi mamá que la veo, pero él no me contesta el teléfono.
I don't know what happened. I hear a lot of noise.
No contesta el teléfono.
Okay.
Pues ella solamente trabaja en su invierno. ¿Sí? Ella solamente defendía, pero casi no mantenía y era
Alright. It's a little bit noisy,
que yo le hablo la gente
but
lo
I don't
usa.
know who is.
Sí, es que no,
I think that is the, oh, I don't know what is the name. Mayerly.
Mayerly is mute.
Ah, no,
eso no es
No?
cierto.
I think the
Okay,
Slim
hello.
Bottoms.
It's still
Queda en el río santísimo.
okay. Let's try to do some class because yeah, the last class I didn't do much. Okay. So you remember the last time we were talking about conditionals? Do you remember last time we were talking about conditionals?
Yes, the word if.
The if or when, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. If or when. Yeah, maybe there are others, but mainly these two. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you my screen. We're not gonna talk about today about conditionals. Well, at the end of the class, we're gonna practice a little bit, but mainly we're gonna work on phrasal verbs. Do you remember phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs
Okay, a little.
a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phrasal verb. Phrasal.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone know what a phrasal verb is? Okay. So do you remember what a phrasal verb is? Or how can we define a phrasal verb? Majorly, do you know? Do you know them?
No, teacher, I don't know how to use.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna give you an example. For example, oh yeah, pick up. Pick up is a phrasal verb. Um, look look for is a phrasal verb. Okay.
Pick up the floor.
Pick up pick up pick
Pick
up
up the
some.
phone.
Yes. Pick up from the floor. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
well, I find a list on Google. Be away before bend over,
Okay.
blow out, break down,
Okay. Okay. Put. What do you say? Put down. Put.
break down, the
Okay.
averiarse, break down,
Put down. Very good. Yeah.
break
That's
down. There
yeah.
is brew, boil down is the next one. Call away, call
Which one?
for, call away, call for,
Away. Call for. Yeah.
carry off,
Carry out.
carry off and carry out.
Carry out. Yes.
Come down,
Calm down.
come from.
Okay. And Magali, can you do you have any examples?
Yes, teacher, but I don't remember.
There you go. When they ask me, which one?
Give up.
Give
Oh,
up.
I love that one. Give up.
Uh,
Excellent.
one more. Look up. Ya lo dijeron. Sí.
Yes.
Oh no, no. Look up.
Put on.
Put it on.
Yeah. Put, what is put it on?
Put
Put
on.
I
Put
know,
on.
I
Oh,
know, put it on. Is put it on or put on?
Put on.
Put on.
Well, it depends. You put on your jacket or put your jacket on. Both are possible. Okay.
Okay.
So these verbs they have some meanings or so alternative meanings. Like for example, give up means quit or surrender. Um, look up. Well, look up is very specific. As to look for in a reference book. Put on means to wear.
To on, teacher, to on, turn on.
Which one?
Turn on. Encender la luz o abrir. Turn on.
Turn on. Yeah. Turn on.
Try
Turn
on.
on. Turn off.
Try on.
Try on means very good. Okay. So, what do we know for I'm gonna give you a couple. Put up with and look forward to. Okay. So from this list that we have given for very long lists, what do you think, or how could you define? How could you define a phrasal verb? What's the main definition of a phrasal verb?
Yo no sabía que podía ser así.
Thanks.
Okay. What is,
Look forward to. The meaning is hope with vision. Esperar con ilusión.
very good. Yeah, is to wait for something in excitement. We're very excited about.
Mira este texto y un resumen de eso.
Okay. Excellent.
I can hear you well, teacher, the definition. Can you repeat that?
Okay. Look forward to. It means to wait for something, an event or something.
Lo coloco bien
That
al
is,
final. Sí, tienes que
yeah.
hacer y todo lo que tengas que hacer de la portada.
Something. Let me see.
Debajo de la portada. Debajo de todo.
To wait for something, an event or a person or an event usually with excitement. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my holidays. I'm looking forward to your party. I'm looking forward to finishing finishing my university or something like that. Okay, anything that makes you excited about, you can say look forward to. I'm looking forward to graduating. Okay, I'm looking forward to graduation day or something like that. Okay, so from the list that you've seen, what how can we how can we how can we define a phrasal verb? What do you think a phrasal verb is?
Teacher, I think that is a composition between verb and preposition.
Yeah, very good. It's a verb. I'm just gonna share a little bit my screen. Can finish. Can find it. I can find it. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just simply a verb plus a plus a preposition plus sometimes plus one or two prepositions. Okay. Plus another preposition or connector. Okay. A preposition or a connector. So basically, it's usually two is a verb that is formed with a preposition or is accompanied by by a preposition or two preposition or a second connector. Okay. So for example,
Teacher,
yes.
I found a definition that is in Spanish. The phrasal verb are verb to accompany an adverb or
And
preposition. You
okay,
change the sense of the verb.
exactly. Okay. So these verbs usually change the the meaning of these prepositions change the meaning of the verb, or sometimes slightly, sometimes radically. Okay, for example, you say turn. Well, it's something, but turn up means to arrive to a place unexpectedly or something like that. Okay, give is to give someone to yeah, to hand something. But if you give up, it means to renounce or to surrender or to quit an activity. Okay, so it changes sometimes slightly, sometimes really drastically the meaning of the main verb. Okay, so we're gonna see some examples. So in this class, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to see some of the main features of the phrasal verbs, particularly the structure and the formulation. They don't have much to say about the formulation. Actually, it's just you just add a connector. But there are some things that we have to keep in mind because sometimes some of these verbs can do it. Okay, sorry, I don't know how to play with these things very well. Okay, verb plus preposition, sometimes by another preposition or connector. Okay, so one of the things as I'm gonna share another screen, another, oh, which you don't have. Just a second, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna share a PDF that I have that I have prepared, but my computer shut down suddenly, and I have to reboot the whole thing. So let me just think where I put that. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, right here. There you go. Found this. Thought it was gonna take me longer. Okay, found it. There you go. Can you see my screen? Can you see the PDF?
Yes, teacher.
Very good.
Perfectly.
Okay. So there is a small division or sorting that I did, which has to do with the way we use the phrasal verb within the within the sentence. Okay. So for example, phrasal verbs can be as phrasal verbs. First of all, phrasal verbs are like any other verbs. If you ask a native person what a phrasal verb is, he doesn't know what it. He won't know what it is because they are just normal verbs for them. So there is no difference between a single verb and a phrasal verb. They just happen to have a preposition. So there is no difference for native people. Okay, so as any other verb, there are verbs that are transitive and there are verbs that are intransitive, and the same thing happens with phrasal verbs. You remember what intransitive and transitive verbs are? Or do you remember? Okay. Do you know what transitive and intransitive verbs are?
I don't remember, teacher. I tried to find in Google and try to read a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's very simple. Basically, a transitive verb is a verb that needs or requires a direct object to be complete or to have complete meaning. For example, if I say I love, then yeah, but it's not complete. Something is missing. Who do you love? What do you love? I love pizza. I love my girlfriend. I love something. Okay, so love is a transitive verb because it requires a direct object in order to be complete or to have complete sense. Okay, or to have complete meaning. An intransitive verb doesn't really need a direct object. You can say something like, "Oh, she screamed." Okay, she screams. Good. You can say she screamed. She screamed her name, or she screamed at the at the cashier. Okay, it's okay, but it doesn't require it. You can say she screams. Okay, ella grita. Perfect. You don't need to know anything else. Okay, but if you say I love or I hate, like what? What do you hate? What do you love? You need a direct object. Okay, so it's the same happen with phrasal verbs. They are transitive verbs, sorry, transitive phrasal verbs, and they're also intransitive phrasal verbs. And in that sense, we need to know, or there are specific rules about where to put the direct object in the sentence or in the the within the phrasal verb. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna show you here in the, just gonna stop showing this. Okay, for example, I in this in this chart. Okay, so we have the direct objects. The direct objects. There you go. Okay, so for example, let's say it's just it's a normal with one preposition only. So you will need to know where to put it. Sometimes you can put it at the end, like in the case of pick up. I picked my baby sister. Jesus Christ. Sister up from the airport. Okay, that is a very nice example. A big. Okay, so my baby sister or my little sister is the object, the direct object. Okay, so we can say I pick my baby sister up from the airport, or I can say, oh God, it's not. Or I can say I pick up my baby sister. I picked up my baby sister. Sorry, it takes me longer than it should. I picked up my baby sister from the airport. Okay, both are possible. Okay, both are very nice ways to say the same thing. Okay, there is no problem. So sometimes the direct object could go in the middle of this one, sometimes at the end of that one, or of the phrasal verb. Okay, a small reminder or a small rule of thumb is if the phrasal verb has two prepositions, they usually have the direct object at the end. Okay, so that is what it usually happens. Okay, so that is okay. So let me see other thing. Okay, I'm just gonna change it again. Should be an easier way to do this. Okay, so let's back to the charts. Okay, when you have transitive verbs, then you have another two possibilities. There are phrasal verbs that are separable, and there are phrasal verbs that are completely inseparable. You cannot separate this phrasal verb. You cannot separate the verb from the preposition. They have to go together. Okay, they have to go together. So, for example, a separable one is just like the example I gave you. I can pick up my little sister up, or I can pick up my little sister. Those sentences are both equally viable or perfect. But there are verbs that cannot be separated, like is the case of go over. Okay, I don't know if you could see it very well. Go over. It means to review. To review, really. Okay. So, for example, go over the lesson is to review the lesson. Okay, you should go over the lesson. You should go over the lesson. Period. Okay. So you cannot say. You can never say. You should go. You should go the lesson over. That's not possible. It can be. It's inseparable. That verb always has to be together. Has to be together. Okay. That is for this. When you have separable, okay, going back again on the separable verbs, like in this case, I have to pick up the handouts. What, do you know what a handout is? does any of you know what a handout means? Guys, are you there? Majerly, are you there?
Colgarlo.
But I don't know what is it.
Hang out.
Yeah. Handout. What is a handout? That was the question. I forgot what the question was. Handout.
Handout. Hand is manos.
Yeah.
Manos afuera.
No. What? Well, the verb to hand out is literally in Spanish means pasar algo con la mano. Hand me the for example, hand me the salt. Pásame la sal. Hand me the salt. Or but when you say handout is when you do that, but with papers or with photocopies, with things like that. To hand out is repartir algo de mano en mano. Okay. So usually a handout in a final exam, the teacher usually hands out the exam or the photocopy of the exam. So that's how it works. Handout.
Handout.
And handout, handout as a noun, como sustantivo, is the material that is being handed out. So, for example, a photocopy or a set of photocopies are a handout. Are handouts. Or, for example, cards. If you're playing with flashcards and you're handing it out, those are handouts. So it's usually the material that you give or you give out in a conference, in a seminar, in a class, in a meeting. For example, the boss hand out the briefing. The briefing is como I don't know how to describe a briefing. A briefing is a paper who resumes a current state of something. They usually give it at the beginning when you are just to put you up to date. Okay, but in business meetings they usually hand out briefings. Okay, so a briefing, a paper briefing is just that. Es cualquier cosa que repartes, es el material que repartes en una clase, en una conferencia. Okay, that clear? Yeah, do you understand that? Because I don't want to leave any vocabulary out. I always wanted to know every vocabulary, and if you don't know anything that I'm saying, just please stop me and ask me about vocabulary or a sentence that you didn't understand anything. Just stop me and tell me which part or which word you didn't understand. Okay. Okay. So let's go back to the separable phrasal verbs. Okay, so you can say I have to pick up the handouts or I have to pick the handouts up. Both are okay. Okay, they are separable, meaning that separation is optional. You can separate it or not. They are both correct. Okay, in this group, we have another sub divisions, which are the ones who can be separated, which are optionally separated, and the ones who are obligatory to separate, that you need to separate. Okay, I'm gonna give you many examples of that. This is a quick review of what kind of phrasal verbs you're gonna find. So, for example, pick up is a separable verb. It's an option. It's optional. You can separate it or not. Tell apart. You need to separate it always. So you cannot take. I'm just gonna write tell apart. Tell apart. And tell apart means to differentiate two things. that are similar or alike, and then you can't say. I'm gonna give you an example of my personal experience, which is true. It happens. It happened. We used to live above the house of they have twins, and they were just these two little girls. They were like two pair of things. They were the same. I could never tell them apart. I could never tell them apart. For me, they were equally equal. So they were very, very similar. They were so alike that were so alike that I couldn't tell them. They were so alike that I couldn't tell them apart. Okay? Do you understand that? Hello guys, don't leave me alone here, please. I don't want to be alone.
No, teacher, I'm here, but I try to understand. It's a little
Okay.
difficult.
A little bit. Tell something or tell some things apart means to differentiate. Es diferenciar dos cosas o distinguirlas. Okay. Entonces, por ejemplo, en el ejemplo que les di, yo no distinguía este par de niñas de pequeñas, eran gemelas y no las distinguían, muy, muy parecidas, eran tan parecidas, alike es similar o parecido, eran tan parecidas que no las podía distinguir. And they play a lot of tricks on me because they were so alike. So yeah, okay. So differentiates. En especial este verbo frasal no se puede separar. Perdón, se tiene que separar. Perdón. Se tiene que separar. Entonces, en esta división que les mostré, les voy a hacer un repaso así rápido porque sé que es un poco confuso. Tenemos verbos transitivos que necesitan un objeto directo y tenemos verbos intransitivos que no necesariamente lo necesitan para tener un sentido completo, para que se entienda la oración. ¿Ok? Ya les di el ejemplo de amar. Yo amo. Te quedas como, bueno, ¿y qué amas a quién? ¿O qué es lo que amas? ¿Ok? O tú puedes decir, y tienes verbos intransitivos que realmente puede que tengan el objeto directo, pero no es necesario para que la frase tenga sentido totalmente. Por ejemplo, ella grita. Bien, perfecto. Es lo que ella hace. ¿Ok? Puedes decir, ella le grita a esa persona. Perfecto, tiene un objeto directo, pero no es necesario. Es transitivo e intransitivo. ¿Ok? Se acerca la Navidad. ¿Ok? Acercarse. No necesita nada más. Se acerca. ¿Ok?
Profe,
Yo
¿y
me río.
cómo sabe uno, teacher, cuándo se pueden dividir?
Así como, bueno, esto es cosa de aprendérselos, pero por lo que yo he revisado el inglés en general, es muy similares los casos, mejor dicho, son muy pocas las excepciones en donde un verbo en español es transitivo y en inglés no lo es, o el contrario. Casi siempre cuando es transitivo en inglés es transitivo en español. O sea que si lo puedes decir, hay una excepción que siempre me acuerdo y es enjoy, disfruta. En inglés, yo disfruto. ¿Sí? ¿Qué disfrutas? En inglés no puedes decir estoy disfrutando, por ejemplo. Estoy disfrutando. ¿Sí? Perfecto. Me la estoy pasando bien. Perfecto. Pero en inglés siempre ese verbo es transitivo. Y siempre va a ser transitivo y siempre te va a pedir un objeto directo. Entonces lo que la gente hace, o como la gente lo expresa cuando dice, me estoy divirtiendo, es I'm enjoying myself. Entonces utilizan el pronombre reflexivo para llenar ese espacio del objeto directo. Pero en general, los verbos como amar es transitivo en español y es transitivo en inglés. En general son iguales, o sea, corresponden a los verbos en inglés. Y no hay mucho lío, hay que después hay como cosillas así y pues, lo único que les puedo decir es el dicho de if you heard you heard it, you can't. Okay. If you heard it, you can use it. Es decir, si lo escucharon que en un contexto, obviamente de alguien que sea nativo, si escucharon que lo dijo así, posiblemente se puede utilizar así. Esa es como una de las maneras como de guiarse. O sea, que ahí no hay reglas hasta cierto punto que nos pueden ayudar, pero no siempre. Ok. Bueno, seguimos ahí para abajo. Hay verbos transitivos, hay verbos intransitivos. Entonces, con los intransitivos no hay lío, porque están ahí, se pueden dejar el verbo y la preposición juntas. En los transitivos es el asunto de dónde poner el objeto directo. Si en la mitad entre el verbo y la preposición o al final. ¿Ok? Entonces veíamos el ejemplo que les di aquí con lo de mi hermanita. ¿Dónde está? ¿Ok? Entonces, que yo podía decir, yo recojo a mi hermanita del aeropuerto y bueno, en español no, porque en español no hay frases. Hay como, or I pick up or I pick up my baby sister from the... Cualquiera de las dos formas está bien. Entonces, siempre vamos a encontrar un verbo, una preposición, y de poner el objeto directo en esa preposición, perdón, en esa estructura. Si aquí en la mitad de estos dos o al final. ¿Ok? Entonces, así por regla general, cuando le dicen rule of thumb, es una regla rápida, una regla que siempre tienen que tener a la mano, rule of thumb, una regla de pulgar, se dice en inglés. A rule of thumb es que si el verbo es de 3 partes, es decir, el verbo y 2 preposiciones, casi siempre, yo no he visto la primera excepción, casi siempre el objeto directo va al final. Ok, entonces, por ejemplo, let me give you an example. Ok, put up with es como aguantarse a alguien, tolerar a alguien, ok, put up with, ok, ese es el verbo frasal. Siempre que está este verbo frasal, el objeto directo, I put up with my sister. Una pesadilla, ok. No, mentiras. Entonces, el objeto directo, en este caso en azul, mi hermana, va al final. Put up with, tiene 3 partes este verbo frasal. El verbo y una preposición y un conector. Ok, en este caso, el objeto directo va al final, siempre. O sea, puede que me equivoque y que haya alguna excepción, pero en lo que llevo viendo inglés, leyendo, nunca he visto la primera excepción. Siempre van al final. Okay. Eso en el caso de esto. Regreso a la otra. Daría una forma más fácil de cambiar de ventanas. Ok. So, entonces, de los que se pueden separar, hay unos que no se pueden separar. Por ejemplo, go over. Go over significa como revisar. Entonces, en el ejemplo de acá dice, deberías revisar o deberías volver a estudiar la lección de anoche. Perdón, la anterior lección. Entonces, ese go over siempre va a ir pegadito. Entonces, no se puede separar. ¿Ok? Y tampoco hay una regla, tampoco hay reglas para saber cuáles no se pueden separar. ¿Ok? Generalmente en una buena página o en un buen diccionario, no lo tengo a la mano, pero en la próxima clase se los muestro, es uno gordito de Cambridge. Generalmente te explica dónde va la preposición y te dan ejemplos. Lo mejor es encontrar diccionarios, siempre encontrar diccionarios que te den ejemplos, porque es de la manera que sabes cómo se puede utilizar dicho adverbio o verbo frasal o cualquier vocabulario. Es siempre importante que un diccionario te dé ejemplos de cómo utilizarlo en una oración, y así de esa manera uno se guía. Entonces estos son inseparables, no tienen problema porque siempre van juntos, siempre tienen que ir juntos, no se pueden separar, no se puede poner el objeto directo en la mitad del verbo y la preposición. Okay, you cannot put the direct object in between the verb and the preposition. Okay, luego bajando, dentro de los separables tenemos otras dos categorías. Los que se pueden separar, es decir, que esa separación es opcional, o los que se deben separar, es decir, que no se pueden, siempre el objeto directo va a ir en la mitad entre el verbo y la preposición. Entonces ahí les di el ejemplo de pick up, que es el ejemplo que hemos estado utilizando, ya lo vimos con mi hermanita y con los, ¿cómo se llama? Como las fotocopias, handouts, por decirlo así. Y tell apart, que significa diferenciar dos cosas. Pues no les puedo dar ejemplos en español porque los verbos frasales en español no existen. Pero entonces, I can tell accents apart. Okay? En ese caso diría, es como, yo no puedo diferenciar los acentos. I can't tell accents apart. Okay? Like, for example, I can tell myself, I can tell some accents. I can tell some accents apart from England, for example, especially the accents from the north. I can tell, the accents from the north and the accents from Scotland, from Ireland, and that's it. Okay, those are the accents I can tell apart. But if you ask me from the accents in the south, I can't tell them apart. I can notice the difference. Another example is I cannot tell American accent from Canadian accent. I cannot tell them apart. They sound so similar to me. The accent. I can tell, o puedo dar ese tell solito también, además de contar, significa darse cuenta. I can tell, sí. I can tell someone is from Canada from some words, or the pronunciation of some words, but the accent I can't tell it. I can tell it apart from the American accent. Okay, because it sounds so similar to me that they sound American to me, and accents in America I can't tell them apart. Probably the accent from the South, Texan accent, and the accent from Florida, but that's it. I cannot tell any other accent in America, North America. Okay, so that's ese es el ejemplo de los que se deben separar. Siempre se separan. Okay, más en otras clases vamos a ver ejemplos de todos. Yo creo que hice un cuadro hace mucho tiempo donde ponía muchos ejemplos de cada una de estas categorías. Por ahora es como una visión general de cómo se utilizan, ¿okay? Más o menos, porque digamos que lo más complicado es ubicarlos. Uno, el uso, cuándo los utilizamos, en qué contexto se utilizan particularmente. Pero la ubicación del objeto directo es fundamental. De hecho, por eso les digo, un buen diccionario siempre les va a decir en dónde se pone el objeto directo. No lo tengo a la mano, pero en la próxima se los muestro. Okay. Aquí como una pequeña nota aparte de los que se pueden separar, es decir, de los que son opcionales. Hay un cuadro abajo, ¿lo pueden ver bien? Un cuadro en verde, creo. ¿No? Who said no? Mayerly, can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
Indeed, no. The square that said object pronouns must always be before the preposition.
Oh, yeah, that one. That. Okay.
Okay.
Es como una nota especial, pero muy importante, sobre los verbos frasales que se pueden separar. ¿Okay? Por ejemplo, ahí dice básicamente eso, los pronombres objeto, es decir, her, him, them, us, esos pronombres objetos siempre van en la mitad, no pueden ir al final. Así el verbo se pueda separar, así sea opcional. Una vez utilizas el verbo, perdón, el objeto, el pronombre objeto, ese pronombre objeto va siempre en la mitad. Ahí está el ejemplo. I can pick the handouts up for you, or I can pick up the handouts for you. Both are okay. Y también puedes decir, I can pick them up. Them, las fotocopias, por decir. Okay? I can pick them up. Okay? Pero ahí ya es el pronombre objeto, lo que quiere decir que no lo puedo dejar al final. Siempre va a ir en la mitad. A pesar de que el verbo es opcionalmente separable. ¿Ok? Pero si utilizas el pronombre objeto, ese siempre tiene que ir en la mitad del verbo y la preposición. ¿Ok? Es una nota aparte, pero, por ejemplo, I can say my sister, her. I can pick her up, or I can pick up, but I cannot say I pick up her. No, that's wrong. You cannot say that. Okay? You cannot say I pick her up. I pick up her. That's horrible. That's bad English. Okay, so never do it. Okay, so that's one thing to take in mind. Okay, another thing we're gonna see today is because well, give me 1 second, just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I really wanted to show you the dictionary. Okay, so this is a this is a phrasal verb dictionary. Okay, what I can tell you about this is thick. It's a little bit thick. So it's a big book. But the good news is like you don't need to learn all these phrasal verbs, because they are not. Some of them are very precise or very specific for some contexts, or they are technical phrasal verbs, or they are archaic, so meanings people don't use it anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you I hope you can see it. What is it? Oh, it's too small to show it to the screen. Well, but I in this one you could see the where to put the object, the direct object. So it would say something like, for example, you'll find pick up. Okay, if you look up in the dictionary for the verb pick up, you'll see something like that. Pick something or someone, somebody up, or pick up something or, okay. Aparecería así, pick something or somebody. Okay, ese TH es una abreviatura para something, quiere decir que el objeto directo puede ser algo, o SB, somebody, quiere decir que el objeto directo podría ser una persona, y luego te pone up, esa es una opción, y te pone, también puede ser pick up something or somebody. Okay, entonces te dice dónde puede ir. En este caso, como es separable, les da las dos opciones, de dejarlo al final o en la mitad de la preposición, del verbo y la preposición. Okay, so this is how would you find it in this kind of dictionary? So there are big dictionaries. There are lots of phrasal verbs, and but you really need about 100 or maybe less, okay, to have a very functional English language, because you don't need all of them. Some of them are very specific, some of them are really archaic, or they don't exist anymore, things like that. So you really need the top 10, the top 20, or the top 50 most used or most common phrasal verbs. That's all you need to know. Okay. But one way to learn all these phrasal verbs is to learn to understand what the preposition could mean in certain phrasal verbs. Like we're gonna see, like, for example, what the preposition up in most of the phrasal verbs mean. This is not a general rule, because phrasal verbs are very diverse, and they are very different from each other. But there are certain patterns or certain similarities in the meaning, depending on the preposition that they carry. So, for example, the preposition up in many verbs, up means up means increase. Okay, increase. Sometimes it's just directional. So, for example, you can say, "Hey, look up." So look in that direction. Okay, which is literal. Some people don't consider those phrasal verbs, because it's not really changing the meaning of the phrasal verb. It's just merely giving it a direction, a prepositional direction. But for example, another meaning is increase. I was talking about the meaning of up, of the preposition up, as increase. Like, for example, go up. This go up means to increase something. Turn up. Turn up the volume. Okay? Suele el volumen. Turn up the volume. The prices or the prices went my God, went up. The prices went up. Okay, so in this case, this means increase, turn up, rise up. Yeah. Or you want to emphasize, and you can change the. Okay. Another meaning, and this is probably the most common that you have, is to complete something, to do it to the end, to do it to completion. Okay, entonces hacer como algo hasta el final. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. For example, you can say I clean. Clean. Okay. I clean the house, for example. Okay, it means that you clean. But if you want to emphasize that you clean the whole house, that you clean the whole house, then you could use you could say I clean up. I clean up the house. Clean up the house. Okay, it means you finish. You clean everything in the house, all the floors, the toilet, the bathrooms, everything. Okay, so you want to. In this case, up only emphasizes the meaning of completion, of doing something to the end. Okay, de hacer algo hasta el final, hasta que es completado. For example, like you say, there was cheese in my fridge last night. There was cheese in my fridge last night. But this morning, I realized that my girlfriend ate it up. Okay, she ate it up. Okay, meaning she ate it all. Okay, She ate it up. So eat up is eat something until you finished it. Okay? If you are in a bar, if you go to a bar and for example it's very late and your friends are leaving and you still have beer in your glass, and your friends are in a rush, you say, oh come on, drink up, finish your drink, finish it, drink it until it's finished. Oh, so how you gone? Okay, so far so good. So you have the meaning of increasing, going up, or increase something. Or for example, grow up, grow up, which means you. For example, I grew up in Villeta, small town, 2 hours from here. I didn't grow up in Bogota. I grew up in Villeta. So it means I was growing and I finished. I finished growing. I'm not gonna grow anymore. Okay. Terminé de crecer. Me hice adulto y en Villeta, o crecí en Villeta. Okay. En ese caso, I didn't grow up here. I didn't grow up here. Sorry, I grew up in Villeta. Okay, or grow up also means spiritually or mentally mature. Okay, so for example, if you want to say something, ay, madure, you can say, hey, grow up. Okay, it means become wiser or become mature. Okay, please. All right. I have another meaning, which is okay, to approach. Okay, to come, to be closer, to come closer. To become closer. Okay, so for example, I walk up to her and I asked her, and I start out to dance. Okay, I walk up to her and I asked her out to dance. It means I approach her, I walk near that person and I ask her out for dancing. I don't know, for whatever it is. You can use this with many verbs like walk up, like walk up to someone, or drive. You drive. I drive up the road, or I drive up to my house. Okay, manejé hasta mi casa, or caminé hasta ella. Okay, I walk up to her. Okay. Another meaning: drive up, walk up. Okay, that's pretty much it. Then we start seeing verbs. From this point on, we start seeing that the preposition up start changing a little bit more drastically the verb. Okay, in this case, it's like no many changes, like up, direction, up, increase, approach, up. Okay, but after this, they start to be more specific and they change more drastically the meaning of the verb. For example, I'll give you a couple of examples because we need to do an exercise. Okay, so a couple of examples. Make up. Does any one of you knows what make up means? The verb to make up. Do you know? And does any of you know?
Maquillaje.
No. Maquillaje is make up. Makeup is just one word, okay? Ponerse maquillaje es to put on makeup, okay? To put on makeup. Eso es ponerse maquillaje. Makeup Makeup no es un verbo. Para cuando hablas de maquillaje no funciona como verbo, es solo un sustantivo, es maquillaje. Y te lo pones o lo llevas. Okay, exactly. So it has a couple of meanings. One of the meanings is to invent something, okay, to create something out of nowhere. You know, it's just suddenly I made up. For example, I have a lot of difficulties when I'm explaining a topic. I have difficulties making up examples. Can't think of any examples. I can make up any examples. For example, if you're late for work, you have to make up an excuse. Okay, you have to make up an excuse. And it has to be a good excuse. So you can make up a story. Oh, I'm sorry. You talk to your boss and you say, oh, I'm sorry. There was a lot of traffic. There was a car accident or something. You basically create or invent a story. You make up a story. Or this verb is separable. Is separable. Yes. So you can say I make a story up, or I make up a story. Okay, both are possible. Okay, so okay, can you give me an example? Majorly, when did you last make up a story to get out of a trouble? When did you last make up a story or an excuse to stay out of trouble? Okay. Sorry. Mayarly, when did you last make up a story or an excuse to stay out of trouble? Okay. Stay out of trouble es para ahorrarse un problema, para salirse de un problema. Okay. So when did you last make up a story to stay out of trouble? To stay out of trouble. Mayarly, are you there? Don't abandon me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when was that.
Okay. Do you remember the story? Do you remember the context or the situation when you last made up a story?
No.
No. Ask me the same question. Ask me the same question.
Okay. When did you last make up a story or excuse to stay out of trouble?
To stay out of trouble. Arne, I probably the last time, or I last made up a story probably a week ago. It was not bad. I think I make up an excuse, or I make up a story, or I make up a lie. Actually, I lied about something that I broke here. I think it's something I broke something in my parents' house, and I blamed the cat. And that was terrible. I blamed the cat. I broke something and I blamed the cat. So it was a terrible thing. Yeah, I think I don't remember, but I think I broke a glass, or a glass or something, and I actually blamed the cat. The cat did it. It wasn't me. Okay, so that was the time. So do you know what blame? What blame
No,
means?
teacher.
Culpar al gato.
Yeah, culpar a alguien. Very good. Culpar a alguien. Okay, puede ser correctamente o incorrectamente, o en mi caso le eché la culpa al gato que rompió el vaso. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That was probably the last time I made up excuse. Yeah, so far. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more example, and we're gonna do a small exercise. I'm gonna send you a PDF handout, a PDF handout with an exercise with phrasal verbs with the preposition up, and we're gonna work with that. Okay, I'm gonna share it so you can actually download it. Okay. Okay. I've just sent it to you. I don't know if I can send it to here. Maybe. Oh no, it's new for me. No, it doesn't seem I can do it. Okay. I sent the handout over Skype. So please check your Skype to see if you could download or you can actually see the handout. Okay, don't worry, I will share it in the screen, but I want you to have that handout. You got it, Wilson. Good, excellent. Thank you, my mate. Okay, so this is some words that we can actually do. Okay, Majarli, did you get it?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay, did you get it? No? Oh my God. I think it was downloading. Okay, but it's on a Skype. It's on a Skype. Can you? It's still not. I cannot share it. Okay, I'm so tired. I need to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna send you over. I'm gonna send it over WhatsApp in case you need to download it. I forgot what it was. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've just posted on on the WhatsApp and on Skype. So I hope I'm gonna share it on the screen. So I don't think I hope we don't have trouble with that. Okay. There you go. Can you see it?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you in a better way. Okay, so these are phrasal verbs with up. Okay, some of the phrasal verbs with up. Okay, so it's a matching exercise. So So yeah, you don't have to print it or anything. You can just write it down on a paper. You don't need to print it. You don't need to print it. Um, anything. Okay, okay, so we're gonna go through down. We're gonna go down the list, and we're gonna see the verbs. Tell me if you don't know the meaning of any of those verbs. Okay. So for example, beat. Do you know what beat means? Beat. Yes. No.
Batir.
What is,
Batir.
which one?
Batir. Beat it up. Do that.
Good. That's
But
that's one.
I,
That's what.
I find the definition. I
Okay.
mean,
Beat is one meaning. Okay, so you can beat the eggs or beat the mass or what when you're cooking. Your heart your heart beats very fast or very slow depending on the emotion. So for example, when you're in love, your heart beats very fast at the beginning, at least. Okay, so beat also means to defeat someone. Okay, so for example, with the football match, I hope Colombia beats France in the football match. Okay, so for example, is vencer a alguien. Okay, defeat or yeah, yeah, that's it. Blow. Do you know what blow means? Blow. Majerly, do you know what blow means?
Explotar.
Oh yeah, very good. Blow up. Blow solito. Just
is
blow.
destroy with explosive. Decay.
Okay, very good. But blow solito, ¿qué significa?
Soplar.
Very good. I um she blew, she blew the candle and made a wish. Okay. She blew the candles and made a wish. Okay. In your birthday, you usually blow the candles and made a wish. Okay. Break. Wilson, do you know what break means? Or do you know what breakup means?
Break up.
What does it mean? You don't,
Romper, romper. Break up es romper.
well, actually, breakup, break, sorry, break.
Romper.
Just very good. Just break
A,
means
a relationship is
very
broke.
good, excellent. Is to end to end a relationship. Okay, so you can say, I broke. Oh my God, I broke up with her. I broke up with her, or también es intransitivo. You can say broke, we broke up. Okay, puede ser, puede ser transitivo, puedes decir rompiste con alguien. She broke up with him, or I broke up with her, or he broke up with her. Or you can say ellos rompieron. Okay, they broke up, meaning they ended the relationship. Terminaron, ended the relationship, or they finished the relationship. Okay, very good. Bring up. What do you think bring up means? So, hey, do you know what bring up means?
Bring up. I know that bring es como traer. Mm,
Bring es traer, muy bien.
put on your birthday. The answer is M. Put on to. Oh, no, no, no. Bring up. Arrive.
No, 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 no.
No.
For example, how old is your boy?
Oh,
How,
6 years old.
how old, sorry?
6 years.
Three years old.
6. Yes.
6 years old. So I can say that you're bringing up your boy very responsibly. Mm,
Bring up.
okay. You're bringing up your boy very responsibly. Okay. What do you
No.
think bring up is? Majarli, one question for you. Who brought you? Who brought you up? Who brought you up? Who brought you up?
My mom, my father.
Very good, excellent. To bring up is to provide shelter, nurture, to care, to look after a little person, not a little person, a kid. Okay, so you're teaching them, you're giving education. It means to raise. Okay, to raise.
Maybe the answer is B. Behave like an adult. No?
No, 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 no.
No, I
The
try to
answer.
understand, but I can.
Okay, the answer is H. Actually, raise, raise
Race.
the children, raise children. Okay, so en español, how would you say that, Wilson? How would you say bring up in Spanish?
mm, traer,
No. Majerly, do you know what bring up means?
Educar, criar, something
Very
like that.
good. Criar, educar, no sé cuál más por ahí. Okay, very good, excellent. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Brush. What do you think brush or brush up? Porque brush es cepillar, but brush up, brush up. It is very deceptive. En esta lista hay unas que tienen que ver con lo que les dije al principio, que significaba incrementar algo o hacer algo hasta el final o hasta completarlo, y hay otras que tienen que ver con acercarse o estar más cerca de algo, pero hay algunas de estas que sí son totalmente, no tienen nada que ver con nada. Okay, brush up is one of those. The verb has nothing to do with what you think it might mean.
No.
No
Because
tiene,
brush es cepillar. No?
yeah, brush is cepillar.
Brush your teeth, for
Brush
example.
your teeth. Okay. Okay. Podrías decir para decirle a tu hijo que se lave bien los dientes y hasta el final, you can say brush it up. Brush up your teeth. Okay, báñatelos muy bien hasta el final, hasta que queden bien limpios. Okay, pero también tiene otro significado que no tiene nada que ver con cepillar. It has nothing to do with brushing. Okay, or at least, so, en este caso, la preposición le cambia muchísimo el significado a la, al verbo. Okay, entonces, let me see, because I don't remember what is the answer in this worksheet, but I think is, oh my God, I can find it. Russia.
Repasar. Maybe practice and improve.
Very good, excellent, okay, excellent. Practice and improve. To practice and
Brush
improve
up.
something. En español se parece un poquito como a pulir. Cuando uno dice,
Repasar.
ay, voy a pulir mi inglés. Es decir, practicarlo para que esté mejor, ¿ok? Entonces podría tener algo que ver con eso, but not necessarily, ¿ok? Es lo único que se me ocurre para acordarme de eso. Brush up, ¿ok? It's I need to brush up your, okay. Let's make a question. What do you think? What aspect of English do you think you need to brush up?
My writing.
You need to brush up your writing?
Yes.
Okay. Right, excellent. Very good. Mayerly, what do you think? What aspect of English do you need to brush up?
I'm speaking.
You're speaking. You speak a lot, man. You have very good speaking. Wilson, which aspect of English do you think you need to brush up?
Speaking too.
Speaking too, very good. Speaking is very important. It's a very nice thing to, probably the most difficult. It's the most difficult aspect of English, or the most difficult skill that you need to, or the most important. It's not, sometimes it's not the most difficult, but it's the most important, definitely. If you can speak English, you can write English. Okay, if you can speak English, you will have very good listening skills, for example. Okay. Very good. Let's go down the sheet. Cheer up. Cheer, like
Become
a cheerleader. Okay, yeah. To cheer up. Okay. To cheer up is to make someone happier, or to make yourself happy. Okay. For example, very, if this is a conditional, if you're Mayerly, if your best friend is heartbroken, how would you cheer her up or cheer him up?
I don't know, maybe I can prepare something she for her.
Okay, you what? Sorry.
I can prepare something for her.
Okay, yeah, food. That would cheer me up.
That is
Food.
one way to cheer up her.
Yeah, definitely. Food would cheer me up. Okay, very good. Wilson, what cheers you up when you're sad? What cheers you up when you're sad? Wilson?
Shorts.
It's okay, don't worry, man. Take your time. Okay. What cheers you up when you're sad? What cheers you up when you're sad? ¿Qué te alegra cuando estás triste? What cheers you up when you're sad? Okay. 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 Same question. What cheers you up when you're sad?
Mm,
We
I
can
watch
we can practice English at
a
another
movie.
time because I have to go
Another
pick up my
movie.
brother. ¿Sí?
Sorry.
Yeah, another
I watch
time.
another movie.
Okay. A movie. Yeah.
Ah, a
I
movie.
recommend here
I usually that cheers me
this
up.
week
Next week?
on Wednesday.
Okay. Usually that cheers me up. A movie. Movies cheers me up. Movies cheer me up.
Yes, a
Yeah.
good movie.
When I'm sad.
Or music. Listen to music.
Oh, listen to music. What
Yes,
what music do you listen to cheer you up? To cheer yourself up?
I usually find uh I don't know uh Dua Lipa or Ed Sheeran or John Legend.
Okay, good. Oh, good music. Ah, you like good music. Good. Okay. Okay. So let's move down. Okay. In this case, the preposition up is very similar to the example that I give you to do it something completely like cheer. Cheer is sí, es estar más feliz o estar contento. Poner otra vez contento. Okay, so you just change completely the state of your mood. Okay, uh, clear up, clear up. What do you think, Majali? What do you think clear up means?
I don't know, teacher. I think that is limpiar.
Via is very close to clear up. Like for example, yeah, it's very close. Uh, it has,
Raining.
which one? Very good. One of these when it clears up, it means there are no more clouds in the sky. So it clears up, it becomes sunny. You clear that, okay? But also you can clear up um, the you can clear up your bedroom or you can clear up your desk, okay? También significa como despejar algo, okay? En el caso del cielo, por eso significa también que se despeja el cielo, okay? Se van las nubes. Y en el escritorio también a veces necesitas despejar algo, okay? So you clear up your desk, mean you organize it, so it's very organized. I don't know. Okay, so the do up, do up. That is one of the verbs that you don't need to learn because it's old. It's a very old verb, not really modern. Um, but do up. Let's entertain the idea. Okay. What do you think do up means?
Decorate.
To decorate. Excellent. Very good. Um, hmm. Have you have you yeah, this is a very good question. Have you done up um your kid's bedroom? Have you done up your kid's bedroom?
Yes. I put a different cartoon movies. Excuse me. Oh my God. Um, dolls, muñequitos, no sé cómo se dice.
Uh, cartoon.
Cartoons. Yes, cartoon. On the wall.
Cartoon. On the wall. Do
Yes,
you
on the
see?
wall.
Okay. Do you see cartoon characters on the walls?
Cartoon characters on the wall. Maybe. I remember Um, Los Picapiedras.
Okay, the Flintstones. Very good.
Yes.
Those are
Pebbles.
fun.
I remember that I created Pebbles. And the other kids, but I don't remember the name. Piolín.
Oh,
Piolín.
Willy Bear.
The next one was el gato que se comía Piolín.
Uh,
Eh, I don't
Sylvester.
remember the name. What?
The Sylvester.
Sylvester, yes. I
Sylvester.
put that cartoons on the wall. Was
And
really
the
cute.
and the and the gel canary. It was Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird. And in Spanish it was Piolín.
Violin. Uh-huh.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. Um. Wilson.
So,
Wilson. Okay. Have you done up your room lately? Have you done up your room lately?
yeah, I've
What you have?
done my role lately. Please write down.
Okay. Have you done up your room? Have you done up your room lately?
Mm, don't have. Mm, yeah, I've
Yes.
done up my room lately.
Lately or recently.
Okay.
Okay. What did you do? What did you do it up with?
When
New
when
did you paint?
I've done up my room lately, well, I must be in the university.
Alright.
Could be.
The university.
Can you repeat the last teacher?
I didn't understand that part. Can you write it? Can you
Hmm.
can I what?
Right.
Okay, write it down, Wilson. Write it down. Okay, and I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Okay, go on. Dress up.
Put on your best clothes. Wait a fancy
Okay,
dress.
dress up. Yes, to me.
Yeah, I
Okay, Wilson.
understood.
Okay, good. Tell me.
I've done up my room lately because it's
What what did you change in your room? What did you change in your room? What did you change in your room? The color, the posters, the you reorganize it.
the colonel unorganized the things as bad as
Okay, the things like the bed and the desk and the walls, right? You change the
yeah,
colors. Great.
Yeah.
No, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, back to you. Okay, very good, excellent. Back to you. Okay, dress up. Put on your best clothes. Very good. That is which letter was that? M. Okay, put on your best clothes. Wear a fancy dress or costume. What is a costume?
Disfraz.
Very good. Okay, so it has two meanings. Either you put on a very, very, very fancy clothes, very elegant clothes, or or you disguise as something else. Okay, so when you wear a costume, you say I dress. For example, I dress up as dressed up as Catwoman, for example. Catwoman. I don't know. Catwoman. Okay. Last Halloween.
I dress as Catwoman.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
Excellent.
I dress it as a Catwoman.
Okay. Last Halloween. What did you dress up? In the last Halloween. To hey.
No, I dress as I dressed up in a carnival.
In
I
in what?
put on Negrita Puloy. I don't know. It's
Okay.
red with the dot white.
Which one?
It's a blouse red with dots, con puntos, dots.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know. Okay.
And his face is black.
Black. Okay.
Black.
Excellent. Yeah, I can picture it now.
Okay.
Okay. Majerli. Majerli.
Yes, tell me.
Have you ever dressed up in Halloween? Have you ever?
No, teacher, I
So,
celebrate Halloween. I don't use costumes.
Mayerly
Halloween.
is a
Okay.
religious person.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Mayerly is a religious person.
Yeah, I am a Christian.
Have you ever dressed up in Halloween? Okay. Don't celebrate Halloween. Have you ever dressed up? Have you ever in your life have you have you ever dressed up? Have you ever dressed up? Ever as a kid or for a Christian party or anything? I don't know. I don't know how I wear.
Maybe when you need to
This
present
moment,
something.
even
Okay.
in this, I am dressing up because I have service.
You have what? You have
I
service now.
dressing up. Yes?
Okay,
No.
you're dressed up.
Mayerly,
No.
and when you need to represent something, something part of the Bible. For example, I have a friend. She has a Christian too,
Or
and she
maybe
prepare.
maybe in a presentation with the children.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
very good. Excellent.
she is a teacher on the Dominican school.
Yeah. I am a teacher of Sunday school.
Oh yes.
We usually use that, but we don't call custom because
Maybe,
I don't know, it sounds a little, I don't know how do you say, but we use dress up in that moment.
Okay, you use costumes. Disfraz
Costume.
costumes.
Yeah.
Okay, My teachers dressed me up as baby Jesus when I was 6. Didn't like it.
I always change my dress. Someday I have a fruit. Someday I have a cat, a cow, maybe a
Okay.
rabbit, maybe a rabbit.
Teacher,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we don't use this phrasal verb just uh, to refer an costume.
No, no. You can use it for a costume or for very, very elegant or
Yeah.
fancy dresses or fancy. Uh,
Okay.
okay. So actually, you can say, "Oh, you're all dressed up," meaning you look very beautiful or very elegant
Mm,
because you're going somewhere. Like for example, you're dressed up because you're going to a service.
yes.
Yay! Good.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so if you want, we can finish now and we continue in the next class. We finish
Yes,
these
please.
verbs because I know you have things to do, and
Yes, I need to prepare dinner. Food.
yeah, you have to prepare dinner, and Wilson have to prepare dinner, and Majali, you have to go to service.
Yes, teacher, please.
We
Yeah.
are busy people.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. And we keep working on these phrasal verbs and yeah, yeah. You
Teacher,
shouldn't be intimidated.
this
Yeah.
week, this week we
Keep
have a
in
class.
touch.
Sorry, Suhey. Can you repeat?
The
Yeah.
next Wednesday we have a class. The next week,
Okay.
no,
In next week, Easter.
yes,
Easter.
no.
I don't think so. No, no. We won't have classes in Easter. Okay, so
Okay,
don't worry.
teacher.
Just relax.
Okay,
But if you
thank
need me,
you.
but if you need anything, just call me or text me or and
Okay,
we okay? All
okay.
right.
I need your help. I need to prepare. Need to write a phonetic.
Okay.
But first, I try to do myself. It's
Yeah.
okay, myself.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
You just text me and I'll try to help you out. No problem.
okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Bye, Wilson. Bye, Suhei. Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Keep in touch. I
Bye,
get in
teacher.
Bye.
Thank you
touch.
so
Bye,
much.
my
I get
lovely.
in
You
touch.
all.
God bless
Okay, love
you.
you guys. Take care. God bless you.
Forever
Amen.
and ever.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.